Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Garmin to smashing a PB at London Marathon 2025, question mark. It's been a good week running. I've had 2 rest days during the week. One of them was kind of unexpected. One was a recovery rest day and that, but as we know, Garmin changes around. For those that are very new, obviously this is a new channel and I understand that, but for people just joining in, basically what I'm doing is I have punched in an ambitious finishing time for London Marathon 2025. I have a place again with the fantastic charity Seeability. So if you can, please donate something to my Just Giving page. And then they can get the money as soon as they can, and then use it for all the wonderful cases that they do. And it was a pleasure to go and see them when I was there for London last year, and that. But that's the plan. I'm at the moment I'm a 4-hour 42-minute marathon PB. As I said, I have entered the event in my Garmin. And basically, I put in a very ambitious finishing time. I'm not going to reveal that just quite yet. But basically, the daily suggested workouts should give me something to get me up to that goal. I've already seen the phases, and it does kind of tell me certain dates that we are in a building block, we're in a getting my base up and getting the endurance up and things like that. So it's kind of like a plan, but because obviously marathon plans really are 16-week plans as such, the majority. And the rest of the time it's building a base and getting the core ready to hit that peak kind of training block. And that's so you try and build up anyway without getting injuries, and then obviously your intensity grows and all that lot with the actual marathon plan. That actual marathon plan will probably basically be kicking in around Christmas time and that. So it's 1st of September today, so we're a long way away from all of that in my eyes, but it's still, I've already upped the game. My normal marathon plans, I used to run 3 to 4 times a week. With Garmin now, it's setting me 5 to 6 times a week. Garmin doesn't really give you the recovery days. It threw 2 in for me this week, as we'll go through the week and all that lot. So that's basically what's going on with these videos. I do daily stuff on Instagram where I punch everything in. Basically, again, it's Neil_a dad that runs. So you can follow me there too. Click and subscribe, like to this video. That'd be great. It's an interesting experiment. I'm not the only one who does this. I know the runner Lucy. She did can Garmin do the PB to her 10K? There's some great videos on that. So watch that. And I know that she's been using Garmin to do her Berlin Marathon plan, which is, I think, is about 2 months away now. So, good luck to that. I enjoy watching and following her videos on YouTube too. Right, but yeah, let's get into this week then. So Monday was a base session and that. The base run was just a normal little route that I do. It's a quick one around the Borat Slug, which is basically housing estate and then just down onto the roads on a kind of big loop really. So average pace was 6:09 minutes per kilometer, and I did 6.36 kilometers in that run. Just a nice little gentle jog out really. In time, these base runs will kind of be an indication of how I'm doing, and that as I kind of stick to the heart rate zone. And the average heart rate was supposed to be 141, but I averaged 146. I do tend to be a little bit higher than I should be. I guess, we all want to be running quicker than we want to be, and that's something that I try to control as best as I can. But it's can be difficult. I've said in many other videos as well, it's quite hilly on this loop. So, you really kind of have to slow right down when you go up the hills and that. But I don't force it down the hills either. So I keep I try and claw back some of the higher rate, for when I'm going downhill. I can try and claw some of that by being under. But, it's not crazy out of range, so I'm happy with that. But it's just something that we look into and keep under control, consistent, and that lot makes us better, I guess. So it's not too bad. So I was happy with the Monday run, and then for some reason Tuesday I just had really bad sleep, according to my watch, and that so. It threw in a rest day because of bad sleep. It was an active rest day, but bad sleep. So basically, I did take that one off. More so because I had the threshold coming up on the Wednesday, and I really didn't want that to change. So I did take a rest day on the Tuesday. Because also, again, Garmin doesn't really give me that many actual scheduled days off. And there was no scheduled days off during the week. So I took that as a chance to recover and try to keep the plan going as best as I could. Knowing that I got some long shifts coming up in the end of the week at work, and some high intense sessions as well. So I wanted to try and keep it all going as best as I could. So I took the day off on the rest on the Tuesday to hit the session on Wednesday, which is the interval. So we'll go on that one then. Oh, there, yeah, Wednesday morning, tempo session with like intervals really. So back down the track. It's raining. It's been raining about a week now. I can't remember the last time I've done a dry run, but it's fine. I don't mind enjoying. I don't mind running in the rain. It's kind of a bit refreshing. It's just sometimes harder to get out the front door, but once you're actually doing it, it's fine. So yeah, I'm at the track. Today's going to be 4 times 8 minutes at 158 beats per minute with a 3-minute recovery. The recovery wants me down at 127 beats per minute. Quickest way I can do that is probably walk for the first minute and then gentle jog, and that, which will creep me up, I guess, but we'll see. The heart rate doesn't really understand what exercise you're actually doing, so maybe that still works. We'll see. But the idea is to get the maintaining interval runs really, and get the pace up and over time, and that. So yeah, the plan did change a bit. My sleep's been fine today and that, and everything's fully recovered and going great on my watch. But yeah, it had changed. It was going to be a tempo run today, but it was also going to be 26 minutes in one session, one block of 26 minutes at 158. So this has brought it down, but I'm actually doing longer and that, but it's shorter bursts as such in time, but it's for longer. So 8, 16, 24, was that 32 minutes instead of 26 minutes. So an extra 6 minutes. So I'm not going to complain. It would have been nicer to do it all in one block, because that could have tested me out to see what a 5k pace would be. Probably I would probably think I'll be hitting that in about 26ish, maybe 28. But it would have been a good distance measurement. But no, I'm happy to do this 8 times whatever. It's going to be good long session. It was an hour session altogether with a 10-minute warm-up and 10 minutes cool down and all that lot. So yeah, looking forward to it. Just the weather is not great as usual, but that's welcome to Bergen. But yeah, let's go and get this session done then, shall we? So that's the interval session done. Oh, felt great, mate. I tell you, I really enjoyed that one. I mean, 8 minutes, it's a long time when you're running. You mean, you wonder if you're cooking it too much or whatever. You know, obviously I can keep an eye on my heart rate, but you mean, you always wonder that, you know, are you going to maintain it and all that lot? But this is what these sessions are for, to get you used to it and all that lot. I felt comfortable, I'm not going to lie. Kind of felt that maybe could have pushed on a few other things, but that would be overriding the actual session, which I'm not wanting to do. I want to follow the Garmin plan, yeah. So yeah, I mean, that felt good. 151 heartbeat, no, 158, sorry, heartbeat per minute for 8 minutes, 4 times. Yeah, I mean, I felt comfortable. It's a good session, so obviously it's benefiting. I mean, the long run, it's going to be huge, and that's the plan. So yeah, I could have cooked it, but didn't. Your first one, you think, shit, am I going to do it? And then second one, you're like, oh, this is perfect. 3 times great. You mean, fourth one, wow. You mean, I really enjoyed that. You mean, I need to pick up the speed still and that, but it's what these efforts are for. So thoroughly enjoyed that. So yeah, that's a quick recovery run done. 28 minutes at 128 beats per minute. We all know that I struggle on these runs. I mean, I find it so difficult to run slow on that. So, but I averaged 130 heartbeats per minute. So yeah, 53% in the zone 2 and that, and then the rest in the zone 3. But kind of 95% effectiveness on the workout. So yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, really happy with that recovery run and that. So managed to dodge the thunderstorms as well. I was going to go out a little bit earlier than what I have done, but torrential rain and thunderstorm, yeah, I thought I'd give that a bit of a miss. A lot of low layering clouds, humidity is really high still, so expecting downpour at any minute. But yeah, no, it held off for me. So I'll just try and get you a quick view. Okay, well, yeah. So yeah, you can't actually see the top of the mountain over there. The clouds are lying low and that. But yeah, just on my way home now. And that before life takes over. I got my youngest daughter. She has a dentist appointment today, so yeah, I've got to go and pick her up from school and take her to the dentist, and then I'll pick my oldest up a little bit later after that. It's my night tonight, so yeah, got the run done. Try and chill out as best as I can with 2 kids and that. But yeah, that was a good workout today. Really happy with that. Hopefully the sprints tomorrow lasts, and with hopefully the sprints staying on, I got the long run, 1 hour 40 minutes I think at the moment, scheduled in on Saturday. I haven't done a long run for a long time. I'm not like over an hour and a half, so I'm tempted to swap them two, just so I get one in. I need to get a long run in personally. I have noticed that my marathon time predicted is going up and not down, but I've not done any long runs, so you know, I mean, it's, yeah, obviously a lot of this is to do my speed work and getting my pace up and things like that, so I'm quite happy with it. But you don't really want to see your marathon time going up, you want to see it kind of going down, so that's something I need to look into. But I'm a long way away from marathon, but the goal that I want, I really need this time down. So yeah, we'll see about that, and we'll have a little think about that one. But yeah, I'll catch you later. Cheers. So we're up at the track, just parked up. Yeah, we'll give it a couple of minutes before I actually get out. But we have the anaerobic session today, so it's 7 times 1 minute at 4:25 kilometers with 3 minute recovery in between, 10 minute warm up either side, or it might even be a 15-minute warm up, but then a 10-minute cool down. But yeah, we'll just wait for a little bit before I get to the track. It's just a short walk around the corner from where I'm aiming the camera at now. So yeah, lovely weather in Bergen as usual. It's getting quite annoying now, to be honest. All this, I don't mind the rain. It's the torrential rain that kind of gets you. But yeah, I'll report afterwards. Yeah, just a quick one after the session. Yeah, great. Dodged the rain. Completely dodged the rain. Don't really know how that happened. Just walking past my car now. So yeah, so that was good. Averaged on the splits for the interval bits were 4 minutes 10 seconds for the kilometre, and that on the pace. So a little bit quicker than it's quicker than I should have been, but still not really on these targets at the moment because I can't get my pace right, and then the GPS has to kick in because it's going from heart rate to then GPS. So you mean I could be running 100 meters and it hasn't quite picked up my proper pace by that time. So we'll give it some give and take. But in all, another great session. You mean it's progression and that. So I'm really looking forward to that. I just like getting out there. You mean hopefully the long run will stick tomorrow. We'll find out. But you mean I won't be doing that on the track. It'd be nice to get out on the routes and doing all that long. But another great session, another great day. Now I've got to get home, get ready for work. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks very much. So we hit Friday. We do that session, great as you saw, and that. Then a full day at work again in the evening. So we kind of hit Saturday morning. Bad sleep apparently. All that lot. So it threw in a rest day. So the long run that I keep begging for basically gets shunted back again and again and again. So yeah, basically I took Saturday as a rest day running as well. So it's only the second one this week, second rest day this week. So it's doing the long run on the Sunday, which I can give you details shortly. It's done. So that's five runs this week still. So I enjoyed that. Another long day at work on Saturday evening. So I was always a bit worried about the Sunday, but Sunday threw me into a base run in the end because it dropped again by 20 minutes. It was supposed to be 140. 1 hour 40 minutes, but it dropped down to 1 hour 20 and that. So it was still good long enough run. I haven't done double. It seems like I haven't done double figures for a while in kilometers. So it was nice to get out again. So yep, Sunday's one. The plan was 12. 1 hour 20 minutes in the end. I did 12.65 kilometers at a pace of 6.26 minutes per kilometer. Again, that's kind of up and down on a bit of hilly bits. I did run to the track. I think I did about 4 loops of the track and then back out and then back kind of thing. The average heart rate on that one was 148. So there was a nice kind of finish to this week's run. Or running and that. So I got the long run in. I would love to have gone a little bit longer, but today was also on a day where the sun was out. It was amazing. It was very warm, about 16, 17 degrees. That's good for us in Norway at the moment. And no rain. So, yeah, that was interesting. Really got a sweat on that. But no, it was nice to get out doing these long runs again. So, thoroughly enjoyed it. So, a quick summary of the month, or the week, should I say. It was a total of 5 runs. I did 40.47 kilometers. So yeah, mileage is going up quite nicely. I looked where I was this time last year, and I was a lot lower. So I managed to maintain the training for last London Marathon, where last year at this stage I was building a base, but I was a lot lower. I was only doing pretty much half this distance, and not really any of these sessions as such. So yeah, I'm happy with that. It all helps to progress, to build my speed up, and to hit, hopefully, this ambitious finishing time that we're going for. So yeah, so 5 runs this week. Next week is scheduled 7, but there's no rest days plugged in, but that will change. I'm not denying that, I'm sure. So yeah, really good solid week again. You mean 5 and 6 runs? That's what I'm aiming for, really. So I'm happy with the 2 days off and that. So thanks again for watching. And I hope you can join us on the next episode and that. So if you can subscribe to the channel, then you'll know when that video comes out. And if you can like it and tell your friends and say, yeah, this is a crazy experiment, but we'll see where it goes. And just trying to get something a little bit more out of a great watch. I do feel a lot of us have some really good smartwatches, and we don't use them for what they're capable of. So this keeps me consistent and keeps me going. And if it can help me smash my PB by amazing time, then I'm really grateful. So yeah, and you can follow me on that journey. Obviously on this channel, or even on Instagram as well, or both. That's perfect. It's the same name. As mentioned in the beginning of the video, and if you can donate to my charity, Just Giving page, and that for seeability for the London Marathon 2025, that'd be fantastic again. So yeah, thanks very much, and I will see you next time.